Welcome to YouTube Pedia. Discover the greatest stories from history, science, and beyond. If you're curious about the world, subscribe now and join our journey through knowledge. Let's get started. Abbott and Costello, the comedy legends who shaped American entertainment. Abbott and Costello, the American comedy duo of William Bud Abbott and Lou Costello, are some of the most iconic figures in the history of entertainment. Their unique brand of comedy, blending slapstick with wordplay, captivated millions across the world and transformed the landscape of American humor. Known for their timeless routines, they brought a revolutionary energy to television, radio, and film. But behind the laughter, their lives were marked by intense challenges, groundbreaking success, and enduring friendship. Early years, the roots of comedy. William Abbott was born on October 2, 1895 in Asbury Park, New Jersey. A naturally funny and quick-witted man, he was the straight man in the duo, providing the logical, serious counterpart to Costello's unpredictable chaos. Lou Costello, born on March 6, 1906 in Paterson, New Jersey, was a little less conventional in his approach to comedy. Growing up in a working-class family, Lou was known for his comedic timing, love for physical humor, and ability to make people laugh with his facial expressions and delivery. Before they came together as a comedy team, both Abbott and Costello had different paths in the entertainment world. Abbott worked as a master of ceremonies in vaudeville shows, which was one of the most popular forms of live entertainment in the early 20th century. Meanwhile, Lou Costello had various jobs in show business, performing in different comedy acts. Their paths crossed in the mid-1930s when they both joined a New York-based vaudeville troupe, and from there, their partnership was born. A match made in comedy heavens. The duo's big break came in 1938 when they began performing together on the Kate Smith Hour radio show. It was their first major success, and it quickly led to their own radio program, The Abbott and Costello Show, in 1940. The show, which aired on NBC, was a massive hit, and the comedy duo's fame skyrocketed. Their dynamic was instantaneously captivating. Abbott's deadpan delivery and costumed restraint playing off Costello's slapstick and quick-witted humor formed the perfect combination for timeless comedy. One of their most famous skits, Who's On First, became a cultural phenomenon and remains one of the most recognized comedy sketches of all time. The routine was a comedic masterpiece, centered around Abbott trying to explain to Costello the names of players on a baseball team, each with absurdly confusing names like who, what, and I don't know. The sketch, played on wordplay and absurdity, showcased the duo's incredible chemistry and quick thinking. Rise to fame in film. Abbott and Costello's transition to film came at a time when Hollywood was in need of comedic talent. Their first feature film together, One Night in the Tropics, 1940, was a hit, and from there they went on to become major stars in Hollywood, especially throughout the 1940 and 1950. They starred in a wide array of films, including Buck Privates, 1941, In the Navy, 1941, Who Done It? 1942, and The Naughty 90s, 1945, among others. Their films were generally light-hearted, full of slapstick humor, and often included musical numbers, playing to the tastes of the American public during World War II. As their popularity grew, so did their ability to sell out theaters and draw millions of viewers. Their films became a staple of American cinema, and for a while they were among the highest-grossing box office draws. Abbott and Costello's success helped cement them as an inseparable comedy duo in the public's mind, much like Laurel and Hardy, another famous pair from an earlier era. Personal lives and challenges. Despite their professional success, Abbott and Costello's personal lives were marked by a series of challenges. Costello, in particular, faced a number of personal and family tragedies, including the death of his young son, who drowned in the family pool. This loss had a profound effect on Costello, and it is said that his sense of humor darkened in the years following the tragedy. Abbott and Costello's partnership was not always smooth sailing. The duo had their share of disagreements and struggles with management, particularly as the demands of their careers grew. Abbott, being the more business-savvy of the two, often took on the responsibility of negotiating their contracts, while Costello focused on the performance side. Their differences led to occasional tensions, but their deep bond as friends and their shared love for comedy kept them together. In the late 1940s, as their fame started to wane, Abbott and Costello faced challenges in the changing landscape of entertainment. The rise of television, along with changing audience tastes, meant that their old style of humor was becoming less effective. However, they managed to stay relevant by transitioning to TV, where they appeared on various shows, including their own series, The Abbott and Costello Show, which ran from 1952 to 1954. The legacy of Abbott and Costello. Abbott and Costello's influence on comedy can be seen in the generations of comedians who followed them. Their style of rapid-fire dialogue, wordplay, and absurd situations helped shape modern sketch comedy. The Who's On First routine, in particular, has been cited as one of the greatest comedy sketches of all time and continues to inspire comedians today. Despite facing the challenges of an evolving industry, Abbott and Costello's legacy endures. They remain some of the most beloved figures in comedy history, with a brand of humor that transcends generations. Their films, routines, and legacy are still celebrated, and their influence on the world of entertainment cannot be overstated. A conclusion. Abbott and Costello were more than just a comedy duo. They were pioneers who helped shape the future of American entertainment. Through their groundbreaking performances, hilarious sketches, and memorable films, they brought laughter to millions of people around the world. Though their careers eventually slowed down, their legacy continues to inspire new generations of comedians and audiences alike. Their partnership and friendship were truly magical, and even as they faced personal and professional struggles, they remained an iconic symbol of American comedy. Abbott and Costello are forever etched in the annals of comedy history, and their contributions will continue to make people laugh for generations to come. If you enjoyed diving into the legendary lives of Abbott and Costello, don't forget to leave your thoughts in the comments below. Hit that like button if you want more fascinating stories, and make sure to subscribe to YouTube Pedia for all the latest content. Your support means the world. Let's keep the conversation going.